Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial, and here we're going to do one of the most exciting parts of this tutorial. So this tutorial is coming to its finale, and we're putting everything all together. So everything that we've coded individually, all the bits and pieces that we've programmed are coming together to one mini software here. So this is probably the most exciting part of this video series. So what I want you guys to see is if I go here and I click top 10 most recent posts, well, it's already there. So if I go top 10 most commented posts, it changes to the comment count, top 10 most comment posts. And if I change it to top 10 most visited posts, it goes to the most visited one. And if I change it to top 10 most recent posts, it goes to the most recent one. And it's 2:29, 3 o'clock, 4:17. So I don't think I was actually coding at 4:17. I think that's just the PHP time frame was a little odd. I think that's why, because I don't think I was working that late in the night. But anyways, that's what it says in the database. So we're just you can customize your PHP XAMPP database. That's what I'm using, but you can customize whatever setup you have. You just have to go to the right place and change the configuration. So that's really different for everyone's programming. So if you're using Mac and you have your own setup, it's completely different. So that I'm not going to go into how to do in this tutorial. It's not about your server setup. That's not what I'm about. I just want to do the tutorial. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to come to our page here that we have here, and basically want to link it so that when you click this, it goes to, right now it doesn't go to any page, it's just a blank link, but we want to link it to the post controller. So what we want to have here is in our post controller, if I go to post controller here, we have a controller method called public home page. So what we want to do is we want to customize the home page so that it shows up based on what we have. So we can do, here's the three ones. We have post equals paginate 10. So what we can do here is, instead of that, we go order by paginate 10, and we want this three different ones. So we can do created at for the most recent post, and we want ascending. We can do comment count. This one's gonna be, I believe, descending, and we can do comment. No, not comment. We can do visit count, and we can do descending. So those are the three ones. So next, what we want to do is we want to actually be able to locate this using our root system. So we go to web.php, and let's see. I just want to make sure I have the right piece of code here. Web.php. Okay, so here what we want to do is, instead of going directly here, we want to, what we want to do is actually, we do want to go to directly there. We just want to name it so we can call it from our template page, from our blade.php page. So we want to say name, and I'm going to say get public. So that's what we're going to do. Once we've done that, if we go back here and we go cd blog 2, and go php artisan root list, we have our get public root name that we can call. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to, I think it was template.blade. No, it was not this one. It was the one that we had our nav bar. So I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. No, it's not. I think if I go to public homepage.template, it was this one. So here we want to create a link. So what we want is, let me just check that I have the right piece of code here. Okay guys, so we want to go to our href right here, and we want to say root root get public, and we want to pass on a get variable to show which type we have, which type of organization we want. So we're going to say type, and it's going to say recent posts, and I'm just going to copy paste this, copy this, paste it here, and paste it here, and here it's going to be most commented, and here it's going to be most visited, like that. So now we go to post controller, and basically what we want to do is we want to create an if else function here. So if we go if, and then we're going to do if else, then one more, whoops, then one more if no, it's else if, I think it's else if, and we just want to copy and paste this inside here, copy and paste this inside here, and copy and paste this inside here. So we're going to say if, and then we want to use the request, so we're going to do request, and request input type is equal to recent posts, and let's just copy and paste this here and here. Whoops, what did I do wrong? All right, closing quotation. All right, so here we want to say most commented, and here we want to say most visited. And then we want to say we're going to create a new variable, organization. It's going to be top 10 most recent posts. This is basically the h1 tag in the page. So let's do organization is equal to top 10 most commented posts, and here we go, organization post order by, whoops, what am I doing? It's not order by, it's going to be top 10 most visited posts. All right, so we go down here and let's create a data array to pass along the variables. All right, so we go like that, and let's say posts is equal to posts, and organization is equal to organization. All right, so now we're gonna change this to data like that, and in our blog home.php here, we're going to change this to dynamically say I think it was organization, yeah, just like that, and that's pretty much it. So if we go back here, first the undefined post variable, post controller line 24, post controller line 24, post is undefined. I don't know why that's undefined there. Post undefined variable post controller line 24. If we go request input type, let's see, let's just remove this, see what happens. Undefined variable organization, undefined variable, so nothing popped up. Okay, so I'm just gonna do post here. Actually, I'm just gonna do this, get rid of this, and see what happens. undefined variable organization. Something's wrong. Okay guys, so basically what happened was I had to the page basically went to the link without having the input type. If we go back to the page, I refreshed the page and made it work again. And if we go back here, it's type is equal to most visited. So if you don't have this and you saved your controller file without this in your link and you're getting an error, try to put the type inside there and it should show up properly. So now I haven't changed anything code. This is exactly the code I have here. I just needed to refresh the page and properly click the link so that the type variable gets sent, because what was happening was the type variable was not being found because the URL was not updated. So that's actually an error. Like if it a safety measure you should have is just to else, and by default we just want this. By default we want the most top 10 most recent posts, and that's what we're going to do by default if there's nothing else. So else, if nothing is selected, this is what we want by default. So now that we have that working, we can go top 10 most recent posts. So 8:57 a.m., 8:57 a.m., 9:04 a.m., 9:08 a.m. All right, and then we can do top 10 most commented posts, 8 comments, 3 comments, 2 comments, 1 comments, and then top 10 most visited visits, 6 visits, 2 page visits, 2 page visits, 1 page visits, 0 page visits. All right, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. In the last video that we have, I'm basically going to go to manage blog posts and I'm going to make the edit and delete button function. So thanks for following on up till now, and I will see you guys in my next and last video for this tutorial series. Thanks for watching.